This is baby Smiler. He wasn't born this way, but as he grew up, his face began to take an irregular shape, hence the swelling on his face. But thank God for the benevolence of Her Excellency, Mrs. Rashidat Bello, wife of the Executive Governor of Kogi State. Baby Smiler has undergone surgery and is recovering quickly. When his treatment is over, he will, like the other kids, play again, without a blemish on his self-esteem as he grows into a fine young man.
Women, children, and the vulnerable in the society are special breeds, as defined by their nature and societal considerations. Her Excellency, Mrs. Rashidat Bello, wife of the Executive Governor of Kogi State, understands the importance and needs of this group of people in the society. As such, her focus through her non-governmental organization, the Kogi Women and Youth Advancement Foundation, has been on how to better the lot of this group of people by reaching out to the widows, the orphans, the physically challenged, and the less privileged. Since the inception of the Alhaji Yahya Bello administration, Mrs. Rashidat Bello has reached out to this group in diverse ways, especially in the areas of women empowerment and primary health care through her pet project, Koyath. Within 2 months of the inception of the Alhaji Yahya Bello administration, Her Excellency empowered 42 rural women with cash with which to start their business and trade tools such as hair dryers, hair wash basins, sewing machines, and so on. Women were chosen from each of the 21 local government areas of the state to constitute the group of beneficiaries. The empowerment program was followed by the commissioning of ultra-modern primary health care centers in the 3 senatorial districts of the state. One was in Ekuriade in Ijumu local government area, while the others were in Amonyoku, Ogugu in Olamaboro local government area and Agasa in Okene local government area. In collaboration with the Future Assured program of the wife of the president, Her Excellency Mrs. Aishat Mohammed Buhari, relief materials in form of food items were distributed to widows, orphans, and the physically challenged. This occasion brought together people from all local government areas of the state, a noticeable display of impartial apportionment of relief materials.
Your Excellency, today you have restored our hope. For this program that you did today, I want to assure you that the disabled people will come out en masse to support you.
In her magnanimity, Mrs. Bello chose to celebrate Salah with the less privileged. This is what took her on Salah visits to 2 orphanages in Lokoja metropolis. The 2 were Ministry of Mercy Orphanage in Crusher and Garba Ohiani Orphanage in Zangodaji. In the course of her visit, she made donations of various food items. She also tended to the physically challenged on the same day at the government house. As a woman who knows the importance of good health to the family and to the community, she embarked on an enlightenment program on sickle cell anemia in collaboration with the Kogi State Ministry of Health. Free genotype screening was done for people during the program, which was instituted to commemorate the World Sickle Cell Day in Lokoja. In the same vein, free screening, counseling, and vaccination were carried out to mark the World Hepatitis Day. Her Excellency powered the exercise with a resolve to reduce the spread of hepatitis drastically by increasing the awareness of the populace on the causes, its effects, how it can be avoided, and how it can be cured. The importance of protecting the girl child from abuse, teenage pregnancies, and the effects of gender inequality in the society was the preoccupation of Mrs. Rashidat Bello during the symposium she organized for girls from different primary and secondary schools in Lokoja in commemoration of the International Day of the Girl Child. Towards ensuring the health of citizens in the state, she responds positively to the medical needs of women and children. On a particular occasion, she was at Kogi State Specialist Hospital, where various forms of surgeries were carried out on a number of patients. These patients did not have to pay for the surgeries.
Any colleague don't money happen. In the arm, like then I'm really car, or be a kiki. In look to hair pan, make you hair pan. And I say, I don't know, them caca, or your Rosie dog, do blue. I go war now. Make a look one now. I bang you. You have delay showing now, FMC then. I'm delay show, that can be sure. 200,000. The million, never go. You will get a issue. You believe I'm by look all him. They for sure their name. I'm a decakai, my way. Đêm mấy ngày này là bởi vì chưa diễn đêm mấy ngày này nó lại văn đi mà đâm vì có hình có cảnh xem chỉ là cái sửa lại có ba đi gì mà đó có con nào là chưa đi của sĩ cơ mà thế đấy đi ăn lên nó mà anh có ông mẹ về đi ăn nó mà nào có sẽ hele bữa rồi mà bà đi vào cả muri ở cái lấy na muri ở kia này hele muri ở mẹ mua rồi mà bà đi vào.
The Direct Reach Out project, DRAP, is one project she is very passionate about. It is aimed at reaching the unreached at the grassroots and taking the dividends of democracy to the nooks and crannies of the state. She gives out gift items to people at the grassroots on a one-on-one basis to cushion the effect of the current economic challenges and foster good rapport with citizens of the state. DRAP was flagged off in each of the 3 senatorial districts. After the flag off, DRAP teams in the different districts go from house to house in each ward, from one ward to another in each local government of the district to drop items. So far, over 10,000 people of Kogi State have benefited from the project, which is a continuous exercise. Through DRAP, Her Excellency launched the Back to School program, which made provision for school bags, exercise books, writing materials, lunch packs, and mathematical sets for primary school children to complement the effort of parents in the 21 local government areas of the state.
This is the name of the governor of Kogi State. Raise up your hand if you know it.
Yeah, I was very excited. Going into public schools, seeing kids. And I put myself or my kids in their shoes, and I notice, I see them, you know, looking for love and looking for care, and I was so happy. And to be honest with you, I think this drop in schools is what I'm going to really concentrate on.
Today, I am distributing these home bags, writing material to our people as my own little way of ensuring us that I am standing and I will continue to stand to make our children live just a bit better.
I was able to, you know, support the parents of these kids with school bags, exercise books, mathematical sets, and lunch box. So I was very happy about that. By the grace of God, I'm set to provide a conducive environment for learning, so that they'll be able to at least go to school and be able to learn and play.
The significance about this exercise is foremost the fulfillment of His Excellency's promise to enrich the school with writing materials, especially for the children. He made this promise and today is fulfilling it. And importantly, this will draw the attention of the children back to the public school where they have been running away from. Because most of the parents will today be happy seeing their children being truly helped to sit in the school to pursue their academic work. What she's doing today is a landmark, and I want to encourage her to do more in this light as she has been doing.
I feel happy for what you have done for me. May the Almighty God bless Rashidat Bello.
Mrs. Rashidat Bello's pet project, the Kogi Women and Youth Advancement Foundation, keys into all the future assured programs of Her Excellency Mrs. Aisha Buhari. On the occasion of the commemoration of His Excellency Alhaji Yahya Bello's 1 year in office, there was a free health screening program jointly sponsored by Her Excellency Mrs. Aisha Buhari's Future Assured and Her Excellency Mrs. Rashidat Bello's COYAF. The program was a huge success as over 2,000 women and men were screened for various health conditions ranging from blood pressure to blood sugar and eye defects. Drugs were given out to patients whose blood pressure or blood sugar was high, while mild eye defects were also treated. Severe eye defects were referred to specialist hospitals, and reading glasses were distributed to people whose eye defects made it difficult for them to read. Also, over 1,000 school children from schools in Lokoja and environs were dewormed. During the flood disaster in September 2017, Mrs. Rashidat Bello distributed relief materials to flood victims in different affected local government areas of the state.
I took loan from the bank 3 times and I grew 4-bedroom flat, and water came and destroyed all.
Na flood pack every one of us wey dey inside Ghana Jam Hotel. So we don't have any place to sleep. Now outside we dey sleep.
I don't get where I to go. As it's well before, I don't know where I to stay now. For this mosquito net, I mean, my beginning to sleep.
Actually, we like the way she is trying to respond to our light. That's one step for the care of the masses. And we'll be happy if she come around and talk to us and then console with those that are badly affected. Just like some that their structures went down and other disasters that affected them. We'll be happy.
On behalf of Kogi State Government, we are presenting this relief material. I have here milk, and I brought this milk especially because of baby. So I'm giving you milk for your baby, and we are going to also donate to vegetable oil and
I'm very happy because we are the people that have already taken.
This is a case of natural disaster. It's not something we could stop, as a person or the government. There's nothing we could do about it. The other thing we can do is to sympathize and provide them with relief material that they can keep them comfortable for the little time they're going to spend. And by the grace of God, we are making so much effort to make sure these people return back to their, comfort zone as soon as possible.
I appreciate the wife of the governor, Rashidat Bello, for doing a wonderful thing. She's a mother to the whole state, and she's played the role of mother, and we pray that God will help him throughout the success of the regime, and we are grateful for the wonderful thing he's doing, because as a good mother you have to carry your children along. When they have problems, you have to see them and carry them along, and when they enjoy, you rejoice with them. For she to see that we are in victim and we are in problem and sharing with us, we are very much appreciate, and God will help them, both her and the husband, to allow the affair of the Kogi state and to bring us to a new level of the state.
Her Excellency also keyed into the maternal, newborn, child, adolescent health and nutrition program, an initiative of the wife of the president, Mrs. Aisha Buhari, tailored towards safeguarding the health and well-being of women and children in the country. She unveiled the distribution of basic equipment and essential drugs across primary healthcare centers in the state as part of the activities of the Maternal, Newborn and Child Health Week in Kogi State.
The reason why we are gathered here is for us to remind ourselves about the importance of immunization. It is free. We want everybody to be healthy, especially our babies. No one wants to give birth to a child and at the end of the day running to hospital because of one problem to another. So we can make our babies healthy and then we can prevent those kind of diseases. This is why we have the free immunization. Vitamin A is very important. At least if we help our baby to grow very well, their bones, their eyes, very important. We have to tell our neighbors, to tell our sisters, come to any healthcare center nearby to take polio vaccine and the vitamin A.
The administration of Alhaji Bello, the executive governor of Kogi State, has provided a conducive environment for the Kogi woman to be repositioned for economic and political development. And Ms. Rashidat Bello has aligned with this through her pet project, Kogi Women and Youth Advancement Foundation, KOYA, with its numerous women empowerment programs. She has over time empowered women with capital to start small-scale business. She has also provided opportunities for these women to be educated on how to manage their finances, and how to continue to sustain these businesses. Ms. Rashidat Bello has also, during the different International Women's Day celebrations, provided these women with not just capital but equipment, tools with which to work, and also giving these women the opportunity to find their place and also take their position at the ladder of economic development in the state.
Mrs. Rashidat Bello has been honored with numerous awards in recognition of her life-changing activities in the year. Some of the awards are Kogi Woman of Inspiration, Children and Women Most Friendly Personality of the Year, City People Award for Excellence, Amazon First Lady of the Year Award, and the Award of Excellence for Inspirational Women Empowerment Leadership in Africa. In 2017, she received awards such as the Awards of Excellence by the International Women Conference in Dallas, Texas, Heart of Gold Award at the Annual Women for Africa Award at Kensington Hall, London, Merit Award on Selfless Humanitarian Services, as well as the Humanitarian Service Provider Award. She has affected the lives of women, youth, children, and vulnerable persons in such unique ways, and in affecting the lives of the people positively. She has equally played a very crucial and supportive role to the administration of Alhaji Yahaya Bello's New Direction agenda. This is definitely a promise of better days for the people of Kogi State.
This is Baby Smiler. He wasn't born this way, but as he grew up, his face began to take an irregular shape, hence the swelling on his face. But thank God for the benevolence of Her Excellency, Mrs. Rashidat Bello, wife of the Executive Governor of Kogi State. Baby Smiler has undergone surgery and is recovering quickly. When his treatment is over, he will, like the other kids, play again, without a blemish on his self-esteem as he grows into a fine young man.
History was made in January 2016 as Yahaya Bello became the fourth democratically elected governor of Kogi State.
What we are trying to do is to put up a system that will make it practically impossible for you to be on the payroll if you don't go to work.
Roads across the 3 senatorial districts, water, and of course, several projects that are ongoing in different parts of the state.
This government is taking healthcare to the doorstep of the ordinary person.
Kogi was gripped in fear. The governor had to quickly sit down to see how to give confidence back to the people.
Immediately set up Office of the Job Creation and Youth Empowerment. A whole lot of our youth has been engaged.
For details of the activities of Governor Yahaya Bello's administration, join us every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Kogi Today.